Hey, dude, how's it going? I don't remember the last time I live streamed. I think it's been a minute though. I've been a bit of a minute. Probably at least a month, maybe two. It's probably between like 1 and 2 months I've live streamed. Hey, welcome to the chat, whoever you are. But, I've been meaning to live stream more often. And also, I meant to come back on here and live stream much earlier than now, but I've just been just distracted because sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to live stream today. But then something comes up, or either I don't feel like doing the live stream, and you don't want to have to go through the motions during a live stream. But I guess I'll give people a few moments to tune in. I didn't schedule this live stream. This live stream, pretty much like all of my live streams, are pretty much spur of the moment. Catch it when you can. Hopefully, some people can come through and catch the live stream. So, y'all got any colorism topics, y'all? Well, not colorism topics, but just, I guess topics in general, hot topics that are in the media. They can be colorism related if you want them to be. Yeah, I'll give it a couple more minutes. Sometimes people come through, but then they don't stay, or either they come through by mistake. Man, welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming through. I don't know who you are, but thanks. Yeah, welcome to the chat, number 2. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. I hope you guys are enjoying your life and times. Michi Obeya. I think that's how you say your name. How do you feel about the R. Kelly situation? Huh. I actually did a few videos about that. I think I did about 2 videos about that. But long story short, it's like R. Kelly been doing this for years. Why now? I'm not saying that they're wrong. They are right in, taking him down. But what made it an issue now? Was it because white folks got involved in it? Hey, Craig. I haven't seen you come through in a minute. What up, fam? Leave us jet black brothers out of whatever you about to go in on. I know. We ain't shit, but at least check out Tipsy Tulips Salute. Now, Craig, it ain't even like that. No one goes after the dark skinned brothers. We just simply, just try to take you guys off to the side and just, have a couple of conversations. That's all. But I don't even think it's colorism oriented yet, though. I don't even think we're talking about colorism yet. Right now, we're on like the R. Kelly situation. But the R. Kelly situation, what about that? Um, it's crazy that a black woman, or even a woman in general, bailed him out, which is a little disturbing. Like, this is a woman who runs a daycare as well. But this really does demonstrate that people like R. Kelly are given cover in the community. That, he's not, it's like people like R. Kelly don't completely act alone. There's people who go along with it. And I mentioned that in like the video that I made too. There's people who go along with that out of fear, perhaps, out of, oh, they can get something out of, from R. Kelly, like money or, an opportunity. It's, oftentimes people support the person who is in a position of power, even if they're misusing their position and their authority and their power. Because sometimes they may feel like if they speak out, they could be, lose something. They could be put in danger. I wonder how the court case is going to end up. So I hope that answers your question, Michi Obeya. You still in here, Craig? But welcome to the chat, y'all. I just wanted to come through and kind of just touch bases with you guys, speak with you guys, see how you guys are doing. All that good stuff. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday, fun day. The college buy-in scandal. Okay, I haven't really looked at that. I saw that being advertised, but it's something about some sort of a college admissions scandal. Really, I think that ain't the only college admissions scandal going on. I think, honestly, the whole system of colleges sort of need to be revamped anyway. Craig, I only been in Atlanta 3 years. Most of life I've been on the south side of Chicago. I know how the Kels thing go, fam. As in, okay, Craig, so you're saying like on a personal level, or more so, are you aware of guys like R. Kelly in the community of Southside Chicago? You're aware of that mentality and guys who have it, or kind of like, do you know him on a personal level? Or, you maybe have somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that knows R. Kelly on a personal level. Okay. Grand ultimate villain. My man, you live. Yep. I decided to go live today. Today I got some time. I think. Cross my fingers. I got some time. And I wanted to touch bases with you guys. I meant to do this like a lot sooner, but I just been distracted with things like in my personal life. And then sometimes I just wasn't in the mood to do a live stream. I didn't want to come through and do a live stream and, be uninterested, withdrawn, you know, lackadaisical. You know, Craig, I just stay away from it because the older men, younger girl thing been going on since the crack era. I had guys like Kels take my prom date. you know. Now that I think of it, I do think there were probably like maybe a couple of girls who may have been like in high school who may have been with guys who were like have graduated or like maybe should have graduated, like older. A246, hello from Barbados, Stephen. I really enjoy the piece on your grandfather. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah. No, it's kind of like my way of sharing a little piece of my family history, and as well, um, just in a way, sort of helping my grandfather's name, and in a little way, live on. You know. The messy stuff is fine too, lol. But thanks for sharing that. Sure, thank you for watching. Yeah. I should have did it a lot sooner. I probably should have did it while he was still alive. I think that would have been better. I've been to Barbados once. It was on a cruise stop. I took a tour around the island. It's a small island, so it's pretty easy to tour around. Shamark Hassan Hire. Hi. Hey, welcome. I think this is my first time seeing you come through. 246. It was good to see positive info on a strong black man. Thanks. And as well as a piece of history, too, you know. Craig Harper. It was always a car show during the crack era on lunch hour at school, and girls went with the money. Back then, girls didn't wear uniforms. They were really mature. Oh, wow. Yeah. But, okay, how old are these dudes exactly, though? Are they like maybe early 20s? Or are we talking like late 20s on up? Like, I could cut a little slack, even though I think by law, I think you would still get in trouble. I could cut a little slack if it's like maybe like 17 and someone's like 20. But if someone's like 17 and the guy or whoever is like 30, isn't that a little weird? Or like 15 and 30? Excuse the train. Excuse the train, y'all. Um, Tonester, I think that's how you say it. Tonester hashtag. That's true. Older guys crave younger women. The main reason for this may be sexual, 50% sexual and 50% control because young people are impressionable. R. Kelly may be just one of those dudes. I think it's a sexual thing, but I also think I think it might go a bit more than that. Because R. Kelly could get sex from, all types of women. So, but it's something about the younger women, though, for some reason. And I think perhaps part of the sexual thrill is perhaps maybe they're considered off limits, perhaps. Maybe there's some sort of a power um, dynamic at play that is arousing for him. I'm sure some sort of like psychologist who specializes in pedophiles could probably break it down better. Let's see. People assume that young women like attention from creepy older men. Hmm. I think there's some who do. Maybe not the creepy ones. I don't know. I don't think the thing is I don't think when R. Kelly approaches these women, I don't think they're viewing him as creepy though. That's the thing. And I think that plays into it where it's like, oh, they're probably thinking like they caught the eye of some charming older gentleman, you know. And the scary thing is, a lot of these women are, well, girls, let's say, young girls, because that's been being pushed too, where it's like, oh, those 15-year-old girls, they're so fast, they knew better. But, but the shocking and disturbing thing about it was that many of these girls had fathers in their lives. Maybe not all of them, but some of them did. Yeah, I think you're right. It does start off charming. It does. Yeah, 246, true. You're right. I think he grooms these girls. I think that may be part of the allure. Being able, because they're so young, he's able to sort of like groom them and mold them, turn them out, you know. Uh, Tonester. Yeah, that tripped me out that their families were involved. Yeah, like in some of these families, again, they're like two-parent households, or at least the father is like in the child's life or in the girl's life in some way. Um, so that was like, really? And some people were like, well, those parents knew what they were doing. They were pimping their daughters out to him. And then the parents were like, no, that they didn't know about the situation and whatnot. Ron, is that how you say it? Ron, I mean, they seem to think he could help with a career and bring wealth to the family. You know, they probably did. Because, he's R. Kelly. He got a little fame, a little clout, you know. He's really good at making music and producing music. Um, but it's like, considering that considering his reputation, you know, it's like, I know you want to get into the industry, but I don't think you should, put your child in a situation like that. But these parents saying that it wasn't like that, though. Tonester? Okay. Tonester hashtag. Ron. Yes. Perfect. 246 is fine too. The area code of the entire country of Barbados. Y'all got one area code? Wow. I lived in a town where they didn't use area codes for local numbers. Like I went to college there for like a year, well, a school year. And also, when you sent something to the college, you could just send it. You didn't need an address. You could just send it to the college. You just, you know, provide the name of the college and the area code, and it'll get there. You just use the 7 digits instead of the 10 digits. You just knock off the area code and you just call the 7 digits for like local numbers, of course. But yeah, somebody dad should have been shot R. Kelly with a shotgun. That's why they make shotguns. Well, part of the reason. Okay, YouTube is telling me I'm sending too many messages. All I said was wow and okay. uh, let's see. That's the first time I heard that. I guess they think you spamming. Hmm. Let's see. I guess looks like we got to the end of the R. Kelly topic. Um, yeah, that college admissions scandal. I don't really know much about it. I just kind of saw it like here and there on YouTube, but I haven't really um, touched on. Like, I haven't really watched anything about it. Um, um, okay, JC. Okay, I think this is my first time seeing you come through. So welcome. What's your take on the Michael situation? Okay, y'all really want to know what I really feel about this whole Michael Jackson situation and Neverland, Surviving Neverland, and all that stuff. And by the way, I didn't even watch the Neverland documentary or whatever. But I do know about this case from like prior, right? Because it's common knowledge, right? I remember when it was actually going on in the courts. Y'all remember when E Television Network they were doing um, court case reenactments of the Michael Jackson case, actually. Um, but yeah, y'all really want to know what I think? All right, I'm probably going to offend some of y'all because I know some of y'all some Michael Jackson fans out there. But long story short, I do think that Michael did molest some, maybe not all, but I think molestation did happen. Um, I do find it a bit odd that people really seem to be trying to go hard in the paint for Michael Jackson for some reason. I mean, I guess they like him because they were fans of his music, you know? Like, I don't have anything against Michael Jackson. I do think Michael Jackson was probably somewhat of a victim himself. Maybe not of like molestation, but maybe of like some form of child abuse, you know? Y'all still with me? But Yeah, Michael Jackson. No, that's a weird situation. I mean, I'll put it like this for you guys. Would you let Michael Jackson babysit your children for like a day? You know, like considering all of like if Michael Jackson was still alive and I needed a babysitter, I don't have kids, but if I did and I needed a babysitter, considering all that I know about Michael Jackson, would I let Michael Jackson babysit my child? No, I wouldn't. Even if that was completely untrue, I still would feel a little odd about that. Um, you know, me, being a parent, trying to play it safe for my child, right? It's just, it's just, JC said, hell no. Um, Tonester, no, I wouldn't let you babysit my child either. That doesn't make you a molester, right? Well, no, it doesn't. But let's be real. There's reasons out there that you can say, okay, I don't want Michael Jackson to be near my child, right? Your only reason for me seemingly would just be that you don't know me and that I'm a male and that you would just assume that I was a sexual predator anyway. You know, I just think that Michael Jackson, he had some issues. Um, he may not have molested every single child because you know how some folks like to just jump on a train to get some money and stuff like that. Kind of like the Bill Cosby situation, you know, where it's like, I don't think he did it like, all that. I think it's like maybe like a couple, maybe like one or two. Tonester. Sorry, Tonester. The real question is why did the parents deliver their kids to his house and leave them there? That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, I don't know. Maybe they were setting their children up to be able to say that they got molested. I do think that the parents are partially, if this did happen, the parents are partially at fault. At least, even in some way, I would say that the parents are partially at fault. Because you are supposed to know who's watching your child or who is with your child. As a parent, that's what you're supposed to be aware of that. Ron, it's sad how parents are willing to offer up their kids to a grown man. But the fact remains that the grown man did not say no to taking in these children and doing things like having sleepovers with them. Yeah, that's not the best look, you know. As well, I think that some of these parents may have been possibly trying to set it up to make it look like their child got molested, you know, or set it up so that they claim it and they can have validity. Tonester, it's extremely strange for him to enjoy the company of children, He brought all this on himself. Even in death, it seems I care more about MJ image than he himself did. Hmm. You said a mouthful there. You really did. Like I said, I think Michael Jackson may have been a victim of some form of child abuse. I don't know. I'm not really, I don't know his life story like that, but I kind of think that he may have been some sort of, something happened, something happened as far as like causing some sort of a mental issue with Michael Jackson. I don't know what. Um, but he seemed to kind of want to be somewhat like Peter Pan, like never growing up, kind of like, Ron, in his bed, lol. Ron, I agree, Steven. Some of them may have wanted a chance at a payout. Yeah. Some parents will do stuff like that. Hmm. Looks like I lost some viewers with that Michael Jackson, my Michael Jackson opinion. They wasn't feeling that. Tonester. I agree. Some form of juvenile depravity had occurred. Definitely. JC. Michael is weird to me. And always been. Sorry, fans. You know, any of you guys remember during the Michael Jackson funeral? This is a bit off topic, but it kind of relates though. You guys remember during the Michael Jackson funeral, they had broadcasted, and one of the people who spoke was Al Sharpton. Anybody remember that? Al Sharpton had said something that really made me side eye Al Sharpton. Because he said something to the effect of, talking to Michael Jackson's kids. He's like, oh, your father wasn't strange. What your father had to go through was strange. And I was like, I mean, I think we can say that Michael Jackson is a little different, you know? So that made me side eye Al Sharpton for the rest of my life. If he could get on stage and say a complete lie like that. But yeah, welcome to the chat, y'all. Well, welcome to the live stream, I guess. Chat, live stream, whatever. So it looks like we got to the end of the Michael Jackson topic. Unless y'all want something else for me to say about it. I think I said all I can say about it. I didn't even know you left, Tonester. Your last comment was at 5:04, and you are back at 5:06. Well, my time. I don't know what time you guys are on. All right, Tonester wants to change topics. Okay. Yeah, I think we probably got to the end of the Michael Jackson topic anyway. Ron, we have to stop putting celebrities on pedestals. I agree. I do. I think sometimes we, as I guess, like, it may be a black thing, but also I think it's just also a people thing too. But wanting to put celebrities on pedestals. I think for black people, I think we want to have positive people in the media that we can sort of look to. We want positive people to be able to have in the media. But you know, these people are human beings too. Amen. No more exalting celebrities. Yeah. Especially celebrities like the Kardashians. And like these rappers that just don't really be doing nothing in particular that's really about anything. Especially. Hmm. Let's see, what else we got? Did y'all hear about that whole Murder Mook situation with like Yes Jewels? Like Paris Milan had did a video about it a little while ago. Some people had asked me about it, but I was just kind of like, haven't we all? Haven't I already did this? I basically did this story a whole ton a while ago, really. This story just keeps repeating. It's just different characters, right? It's the same storyline. It's just different characters at this point. Um, let's see what else we got, and could talk about. Hmm. Okay, Tonester. I've heard of Murder Mook. What happened? Basically, Murder Mook was like on somebody's like radio show or podcast show or whatever with this young lady, quote unquote, named Jewels, or Yes Jewels, or Yes Jules, whatever. I don't know. Yes Jules, and Yes Jules was kind of like in some hot water over what she said about black women. I guess she basically said that black women be hating on her and stuff, and then black women came for her, and then she started acting all like in victim mode. And then Murder Mook was like trying to defend Yes Jules, and he had said like, oh, you know, she's Italian and Spanish, or Italian and Puerto Rican, and you know, being Italian and Puerto Rican, of course, equals you're black, right? If you're Italian and Puerto Rican, that means you're black. That's what a black person is nowadays. I'm like, really? As black as you are, you're saying that Italian and Puerto Rican is black? Well, of course, when it's a woman, you know, they give out the black cards and passes to women like um, bubble gum, like chiclets. But yeah, I kind of felt like it was sort of like the same story, just again, different characters. It's like the same thing keeps happening. It's just different people doing it. And to an extent, it's almost like you're just saying the same thing again and again when you're criticizing them and critiquing them, you know? I don't think he's as bad as that Jamal dude, but still, you know. Um, did you guys hear about the Stephon Clark situation? That, you know, they found no wrongdoing on the part of the police, and there will be no payout as far as I know. There'll be no payout for the Stephon Clark situation. So his girlfriend, his baby mama, who he was on Twitter with and social media with bashing black women, she won't be getting no money. And, unfortunately, neither will the kids. Yeah, Stephon Clark, he, you know, people are saying that he was a victim of police brutality. Tonester, when it comes to policing in America, I don't trust law enforcement. Um, you live in America, right, Tonester? I remember his killing and his anti-black woman text. And anti-dark skinned black woman text too. The Vigilant PC. Hey, Stephen, I hope you're having a great day. Thanks, Vigilant PC. I wound up getting a text, unfortunately. So I might have to cut this live stream a little short. Yep, in America. Hmm. Well, I think I'm going to have to cut this live stream a little short. Sorry, y'all. I like the live stream like a lot longer than this, you know, but I got to take care of some business. Uh, do some crap. I thought today was going to be a good day, a lax day, where I can just sit back and chill. But hopefully, I'll be able to come back on here soon and resume live chatting and live streaming with you guys. All in all, family, stay positive, stay woke, stay blessed. I agree. Thanks for coming through, y'all. I'll catch you soon. I'll try and be back soon. I don't know when, but try to make it soon. Not too long. All right. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Adios and goodbye for now.